Now we're doing some front brakes on the Camaro today. Real bad today. I can't get these lug nuts off for the tire. The other side, I did that. I had trouble getting the lug nut off. They rust on, and I used my lug nut key remover tool, and you're supposed to grind it flat, put it in a vise, and unscrew it. And I can't get this out. We use an impact gun. But I just want to show you what I do with the rotor. I take these rotors and I put them on a box. I push the cylinder back from here, where my finger is, when they're on the car, to the back, and I push the cylinder back so you can get them off. And what I do is I take my master cylinder off over there. All I do is take my cap off, my master cylinder, and I push the cylinder back. I do not open up these bleeder screws. You could open up the bleeder screws on here on a caliper if you got to change them, but sometimes they crack. So that's what I did. I bought some Napa parts. I like the Napa parts. Now I want to show you these rotors. I changed these brakes probably about 6 years ago. 7 years ago. I put new rotors, Napa, because they were supposed to be okay, and new brake pads. And then I changed the brake pads over probably about 2 years ago when I did the back. I just bought brake pads. The rotors looked okay, and I put brake pads on. Now I was getting a big shimmy in this car. She would stop, but I was getting a big shimmy in the steering wheel. So that means your rotors are warped. But in that case, they weren't warped. These are the rotors. Look at the rust on here. Okay? These all just rusted out. So you're not getting a good part of the brake applying to it. The front was okay. They're nice and smooth. But the back, where it does push in from the caliper, wasn't making good contact. This one's got a groove in it for some reason. I don't know where the groove came from for this one. But I put new pads and new rotors. Cost me $113, and I got a discount from Napa. I don't buy AutoZone brakes no more. I buy Napa because they last long. Now this one here is pretty worn. This is the back that goes on the cylinder. So these were pretty worn anyway, these brakes. I got another set in the trunk, same brakes, but they weren't worn that much. So the rotors were really bad on here. So I got to buy some new lug nuts. We got them off. We bought an impact socket, and we impact these off. You're not supposed to use an impact wrench. You're supposed to use a torque wrench at 100 foot-pounds per torque per when you tighten these back up to the rims. But they weren't coming off. All the salt and the dampness in North Jersey over here really does a number on your car. So that's the cylinder, and I'm going to put it back on here. But that's what I want to just show you a little bit. My video today. I'll put another clip after this one.